Hey y'all, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here or you've stumbled upon my page, go ahead and check your girl out and then consider hitting that subscribe button. You might as well hit that notification too so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video, okay? Like today. So today I posted my first video of the year, y'all, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and the warm welcomes back. Y'all are the best internet family ever. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for all the love. So in that video, I forgot to mention and acknowledge all of you who reached out to me via Instagram, sent me a note, just making sure that I was good, checking up on me. The sweetest thing ever, y'all. Thank you so much. Now, I haven't responded to everybody. I am working my way through my messages, but I will get back to you and just let you know that I am so thankful and appreciative for just thinking of me, you guys. In my video that I posted in December, I haven't responded to all of those comments either, but I will eventually make my way and respond to all of those comments as well. So I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna catch up, okay? So today's video is another exciting one, okay? But I have a quick rant. So I don't know if it's just me or some of you other creators are experiencing this, but I think my YouTube is broken. Because my girl Sharita M, okay, she posted this tag. Now, first of all, I barely get notifications when all my friends post their videos. I have to like go on my subscription tab. So you know there's like your main feed and then there's your subscribe feed. I normally browse on the main feed, but every now and then I will click on the subscribe feed and I'll see that such and such has posted a new video. Why didn't I get a notification? YouTube, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing, I don't get notifications when there are mentions either. So my girl Sharita, she posted this tag about 5 fragrances that you would induct into the Hall of Fame. I was tagged in that, but I got no notification. So yeah, YouTube, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna need you to fix it, okay? All right, rant over. Now this tag, I have been thinking long and hard about how I was gonna approach this challenge. You guys know it's already hard enough for me to come up with a top 10 for life. Now I gotta figure out 5 fragrances in my collection that are gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, goodness gracious. But I think I did it, y'all. Matter of fact, I did do it, but my confidence level with it, nah, I'm good. I'm 100% good on this. But I will tell you what my thought process was at first, because I was a little skeptical on what I was gonna pick as my top like 5 that go into the Hall of Fame. That's a big deal, all right? So at first I was gonna pick 5 fragrances in my collection that were discontinued, because if you think about it, in the Hall of Fame, normally it's retired players, retired musicians, retired whatever. And so I figured I would come about it with my retired fragrances that are no longer offered. But then I was like, okay, E, that would be the easy way out. Don't do that. So I went back, I reevaluated everything in my collection, and I think I found my top 5 for the Hall of Fame. But not only that, y'all, I feel like with as much as I talk about the fragrances that I absolutely love in my collection, you already know which ones are gonna be in the Hall of Fame. So I don't know how much fun this video is gonna be because you're already gonna know what my picks are. But that's okay because I am staying true to me and I love what I love, and these are my top 5 that are going into the Hall of Fame. So let's just get right into it, and let's get to the one that I think everybody should know by now. If you know anything about me and what I love, you should know this first one, and that is Miss or Mr. Gris Charnel. I am utterly in love with this one, and this is definitely a Hall of Famer for me. There is something about the composition of this fragrance that I just cannot get enough of. But more importantly, it is so versatile to me. I've worn this during the day, I've worn this at night, a night out. This just works for so many different occasions. I can't live without this, and this is definitely one that will forever be in my collection. So you guys should have already guessed this. This was an automatic duh. This was gonna be in the Hall of Fame for EVE. If you know me, Gris Charnel, we go together real bad. All right, so this next one has an addictive quality that is unmatched, okay? When I say top tier, it's top tier, okay? Now, if you have been following me for a while, then this is also one that you should be able to guess pretty easily, because I go on and on and on about this fragrance because I love it so much, and it's definitely a Hall of Famer for me. What is it, EVE? Well, I'm glad you asked. Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio, y'all. Hey. Y'all know how much I love this vanilla scent. This is an addictive vanilla for me. This is sexy. This is sensual. This is sexual. Sexy, sexual. This is just all the things that an exotic vanilla would possess. This is a beautiful, deep vanilla, and just one that I don't ever see me not wanting or having in my collection. This is a beautiful fragrance from Initio, and Initio produces bangers, y'all. I don't think I've come across an Initio fragrance that I just haven't liked or loved. So this for me is top tier, and quite honestly, my favorite from the entire house. Now, I haven't got my nose on every single thing that they offer, but from what I've smelled so far, this is up there. And so for that reason, it belongs in the Hall of Fame. Okay, so this next one I've also talked about on my channel, and this one also gets me giddy and happy, and it just makes me smile from ear to ear. But Lord, the price tag on this fragrance is re-damn ridiculous, and the fact that they've increased the price on this, I just can't believe the audacity, okay? Audacity was on sale in 2020, but with inflation, Audacity has gone up, but they don't care. And the fragrance that I'm talking about is Abracadabra 221, y'all. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous aldehydic scent that I will have in my collection forever and a day. This one bottle is going to last me until the day I die. Now, Sharita also featured this one as her Hall of Famer, and rightfully so, y'all. This is a beautiful fragrance. And there is a little bit of guilt because this is a very pricey fragrance, okay? So when I purchased this, I was like, ouch, you know, but I love it. So I planned for it, okay? So I got it. And I am so glad I got it when I got it. Not to rub this in, y'all. Not to rub it in, but if I were to go in today and sniff this, I would just have to admire this from afar, because I don't think I would be able to spend $700+ on this juice. The juice is good, but for almost $800, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, I told y'all the story about the first time that I wore this on a date, and it was just amazing. This is an amazing fragrance. The price is re-damn ridiculous, but this is definitely a Hall of Famer. This is a lifer. This is everything, and all of that is going to be in this one bottle. I'm not repurchasing this fragrance, but this is definitely in the Hall of Fame for me. All right, so you guys know I love vanilla. You guys know I love sandalwood. What is the third scent profile that I love? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you ready? Okay, so it was a tie between two fragrances in my collection, but at the end of the day, I had to go with what stole my heart first, and it is Another 13 from Le Labo. So if you guessed musk, you are absolutely correct. I love, love, love musk, okay? And so the other contender was Musk Therapy from, again, Initio. Initio produces bangers, I'm sorry. That was a beautiful scent too, but there is just something about this that captures my heart. It's musky, it's molecular, it's ambroxany, it's woody, it's beautiful. And I am so glad that I don't have the issue of not being able to smell this, because y'all, this is such a beautiful, airy, somewhat clean, but it's a woody scent. It just does something for me. So I am down to my last few sprays, and if you guys remember, I picked this up 2 years ago around my birthday. Matter of fact, we were in a freeze in Houston. So if you're familiar, there was this huge freeze that happened in 2020 and the whole city was shut down, y'all. We were without water, power, at least I was, for about 5 days. So I had to crash with my girl Keisha. Keisha, thank you for letting me come crash with you, because otherwise I would have been stuck like a duck, a frozen duck at that. So once the sun came out and we got some reprieve from all the bad weather, I don't know why I went to the mall, but I went to the mall, I sniffed this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. And this just brightened up the whole mood. Like, you know, I was feeling away, not being able to be in my own space, shower, just be comfortable in my own space. Not saying that I wasn't comfortable at my homegirl's house, but there's nothing like being in your own, you know, and to be away for 5 days, that is crazy. So once I got my nose on this, I picked it up. I got this on the 12th. So this was 8 days before my birthday. I had to do my math real quick. 8 days before my birthday, and I wore this every single day and on my birthday that year. So I absolutely love this. And so I have been kind of stretching it out in my wear so that I could at least have it up until this month. My birthday is this month. So I am going to repurchase this fragrance for my birthday. When I got this made, I put on here, I smell rich, because I love to smell rich, okay? So this goes into the Hall of Fame. Okay, y'all, so the last fragrance in my Hall of Fame lineup is one that I have not shared on my channel yet, but it's also one that's trending and it's very popular. But y'all, when I tell you this was love at first sniff for me, love at first sniff, like I cannot get enough, okay? So the last fragrance in my Hall of Fame, Blanche Bette. Y'all, when I got a hold of this, I was like, oh my Lord, what in the world? This is a beautiful, creamy, milky, I guess it's gourmandy-ish. It's got some vanilla. I don't know. And I also get some kind of molecular thing going on, because whatever's in the background of this, I kind of get that same vibe in here. So maybe that's what is appealing to me so much. But y'all, when I tell you that this is just to die for, it's beautiful. So I picked this up towards the end of December. And when I tell you I haven't been able to keep my hands off of this thing, I haven't been able to keep my hands off of it. And even on days where I have to tell myself you are not spraying this, I will still take off the cap and doze off in La La Land while I'm just sniffing the nozzle, y'all. I cannot get enough of this gorgeous scent. I got my milk, my vanilla, tonka bean. I think there's a little bit of like tuberose. I think there's some white florals in here, but I mainly get like that milky, creamy aspect, y'all. This is a beautiful scent. I know this is hyped up, but y'all, for good reason. This is a gorgeous, milky, like tonic fragrance. This is almost what I wish Piano Santal from L'Orchestre Parfums gave me a little bit more of. I don't know. So Piano Santal for me, when I first got it, it smelt more like sour milk than I thought it would. But as it has sat, that sandalwood I think has matured a little bit in it, so it smells a whole lot better to me. And I actually smell the ambroxan coming out of that scent as well. At first I didn't, but now I do. But it's a much better player for me than it was when I first got it. But this, straight out the gate, 10 out of 10. Highly, highly recommend. This is beautiful, and this deserves to be in my Hall of Fame. This will be purchased again. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick up where my dent is. Let me do the influencer thing. Can you see the dent? But y'all, once I get done with this, I'm buying another bottle. I don't even know if I'm gonna wait until I get done with this, but once I get like halfway through, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up another bottle. I cannot get enough of this. I don't think I will ever get tired of this. The way the notes play together in this is so beautiful. So beautiful. This is a gem of a fragrance, and I'm so glad it's in my collection, okay? So that rounds up my Hall of Fame list, y'all. I am confident in what I picked up here. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you pretty much guessed at least 2 of the fragrances. I'm sure you did, but did you think the other 3 were gonna be part of my roundup? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you, Sharita, for tagging me. This was so fun to do, and I'm really glad I actually did this because it forced me to kind of curate what I really love, y'all. So, and I forgot to mention the rule that she stated. So we couldn't pick Baccarat Rouge and we couldn't pick Delina. Those were kind of honorary Hall of Famers, so they'll be up there too to use. So we had to pick 5 outside of those 2. So it really forced me to think about my top 5 players, and these definitely deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give me a like down below because that does help my channel gain visibility in YouTube land. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.